What's up, guys? This is Luke for Luke's Garage Gym, bringing you guys a brand new video. In today's video, I'm going to talk about Boostcamp. Is it the best free app for people out there looking to get jacked in either the home gym or commercial gym? Let's see and find out. Hope you guys enjoy. All right, guys, before we get started on this review and talking about Boostcamp, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to push this video across the world, baby. My name is Luke from Luke's Garage Gym. I do home gym reviews, tips, and tricks. Show that you out there can get jacked in your home gym, baby. So today, it's my first time doing a review over a fitness app. So yeah, you've heard me say free, and I'm gonna touch base on that and why I think personally this has been my favorite app to use for multiple reasons. So honestly, let's first talk about just some basics of what is Boostcamp. So Boostcamp essentially has over 500,000 users, and it has science-based programs from coaches. Users can also create programs to put on the platform that is free to use. There are some programs from coaches that you have to pay for with the pro version, but the whole premise of this app, it's free to use those different programs from users and some from the coaches as well. So the co-founders, Michael and Patricia, are based in New York, and they're actually Canadians who founded this app, and they've had one version. This is the second version right now. They're actually coming out with a third version, which a cool aspect of that is too, they're gonna have a website where I think that's gonna be a really nice way for people who can use a desktop computer to track their workouts, create programs. Just a lot easier using a website computer based than just using your phone. It's just a bigger screen. So I kind of want to do today, guys, is just break down what the app can do for you. And then at the end, I'm going to do a demo just to kind of show you how it works with the program I'm using. So let's first talk about what this app has to entail for you. So when you first sign up for the app, okay, it's really cool is there's a survey that you can utilize where it hits on, your fitness goals, what you're trying to do, and then essentially once you do that survey, it'll give you programs that fit best and tailor to your needs, which I feel like is a great aspect of this app because everyone's training style is so different. Like how I train, more bodybuilding style, a lot of cables, a lot of dumbbells. So I preferably like looking for workouts that incorporate a lot of that compared to doing a lot of, your traditional power lifts. So a simple way to do that too is when you go to the first section of the app, there is a filter. And then that filter, you can range it for the fitness category you're looking for, like, a couple examples are like muscle and sculpting or bodybuilding or powerlifting. A cool aspect too of the powerlifting is you can put in your 1 rep max and it'll calculate when you're doing your lifts, the weights that categorize with your 1 rep max, or you can also put in your RPE as well. So I think that's really cool. It puts it inside the app, so you don't have to do the stupid freaking Google spreadsheets or Google Docs, or even like we used to do at the YMCA 15 years ago, we would have paper and pen, which, it's not the end of the world, but honestly, convenience is so nice. And with how well technology is nowadays, this is such a nice way to steer away from those Google spreadsheets and have it all dedicated into your app. So some other features too that I really like when you're filtering what programs you're looking for from coaches to users is it asks what kind of equipment you have. So obviously in my gym, it's pretty much almost like a commercial gym at home. It's a little ridiculous. So I could pretty much use a full gym, but if you have very minimal equipment, you can add that and it gives you programs dedicated to what you're looking for. Or if you're like a calisthenic athlete, you're looking for more body weight stuff, it gives you that as well. And then also asks too is like how many days a week you want to lift, from 2 all the way up to 5. You people out there who lift 6, 7 days a week, didn't see it on there. Personally, I only do 4 days a week, maybe 5 in the summer. That's plenty for me, especially for rest days. So then another part too of that filter section is you can hit where you're at with your level of fitness. So like beginner, intermediate, and advanced. And then from there, it'll filter into the workouts that fit best for you. Again, these programs by coaches are science-based. It's not these silly influencers making up this crazy stuff. They have people who actually do their research to have the best programs possible, people out there working at home or in the commercial gym. Also, to keep in mind, the core features that are free with this, guys, is you can follow the programs, track workouts completely free of charge, where a lot of these, it'll give you, 14 days, you can track your workouts, see your progressions, see what you did last week with your weight, and after 14 days, you have to pay for it. Not with this app. You are able to do that for free every single time. And that's where I want to dive in next to is when you go to the next part of the app. So say after you go through the user programs that, people created or the coaches, you picked your program, right? So let's say you did your first day of your workout. You can go back to your history in the app, and the history shows you, that workout. So say like day 1 was upper body. It shows you exactly what you did for that workout, your sets, and what weight you did, so you have your history to see what you did instead of having to type all it out, look back in your spreadsheet, look back in your piece of paper. Once you hit finish on your workout, it logs it into your history so you can see what you did for that day, and it goes months back. So like, I went all the way back to May to see what I did with a different program, because I think I did about 6 weeks of a program, and I moved on to a new one because I don't know how you guys are. I like to mix things up. Usually I like to go about eight weeks before I try a new program. I got a little antsy here, and I'm doing, I think is Omni-Man Berserk, which I'm going to talk about more. Awesome. Really, really cool split. It's upper body, then it's lower, than full body and arms for 4 days. I've honestly never done a split like that, so I'm excited to try that out. And he's very popular on the app. He has a lot of good reviews. And I keep that in mind too. When I'm looking for different programs, I like to see if people have reviewed it and what they've talked about. And I've seen too is you can add comments on it to like talk about your progression and where you're going. So it's like almost like a community of people talking about it, which I've never seen that before, which is honestly just a really nice aspect of this app. So we're going to skip the training part of the app because I'm going to do a demo breaking that down. So go into the last section of the app. Essentially, what that does for you guys is it just kind of calculates how many workouts you've done, how many pounds you've lifted in the free version. So with the pro version, you can get, serious analytics of, how many sets you're hitting on different body parts, because I feel like too, if you feel like you're lacking a lot of sets on chest, when you log this, say, oh shoot, I need to hit more chest. I'm doing way too much back, not enough chest. Okay, so that obviously when you're lifting, you want to have a balanced body type. That's why my calves aren't being shown in this video. Your boys got jokes. Always the jokes about calves. That's a really cool part, and that is again with the paid version. And the paid version too can give you things like rest timers. It can also do as well is just support someone who is giving access to thousands of workouts, 80 plus science-based programs by coaches. Paying for it, it doesn't cost a lot, and it's supporting the app so that he can continue to make this app even better, especially with the 3.0 version, that desktop app where you can create your custom workouts, which again, that is a part of this. You can create your own custom programs and then be a part of the users, and people can use your workouts and review it and talk about it, which is something I'll probably do in the future because I've made so many programs on spreadsheets. Not anymore with this baby. And I think that's nice. You can also do like a free lift where you can just create exercises and then work out with that too, which honestly I'm more preferably just like to pick a program, go through the whole program, and then once I'm done with the program, find something new and go back to it later, which again, that's my preference. Let me know in the comments, are you guys someone that just kind of likes to go in and free lift, or you like a plan? I'm sure most people like plans. When we were younger, we used to just kind of go in there and just do whatever, and I honestly feel like that's why I never got progress. That's why this app shows your progressions, gives you 1 rep maxes so you can see where you're at with your fitness goals. So before we dive into the demo using my program and how to use the app when you're inside a program, okay, I'm gonna put some links to just some frequently asked questions, just some helpful tools, tips, and tricks of the app that maybe I didn't hit everything in this video so you guys can see. Again, in the future, I'd like to talk about the pro version, which gives you things like a plate calculator, more custom workouts accessible to you, analytics, rest timers, etc. But again, I'm really excited to show the demo, talk about how to use the app, and then at the end, we'll wrap this up with my final thoughts. Let's get it, baby. So I'm gonna start my Beast Slayer Berserk method full body, and real simple. My first exercise is bench press, wide grip. I'm gonna do 10 reps of 155 on the Smith machine, and to just hit the check, it hits for all 4 sets. And if you want to get crazy and add a 5th set, just hit the plus and add a set, or you can delete it as well. So the next exercise in the upper body session is lat pull down. So I'm doing 150 for 10, hit the check for all 4 sets. Something cool is too, when you hit the 3 lines, you can swap exercises. They give you some recommended, or with the Pro, you can add your own to it as well, which is really cool. So now I'm going on to bench press with dumbbells using the 85s. Actually did 85 pounds for 12, and in my second set I only got 8. I was feeling pretty gassed. But another feature too is when you hit the 3 lines here, guys, you can actually do is add warm-up sets, and you use your base weight. This is the weight of your first working set. You can use it as an empty bar, or there's an alternative to this as well, which is cool. So looking at the description, I have a cluster set, so a superset of 2 exercises. So I'm doing rear delt flies with the dumbbell, trying to get 20 pounds for 10 reps. A cool feature is when you're hitting the 3 dots is you can look at a demo of how to do the exercise, and then the charts and records are analytics that are a part of that Pro version. So for this exercise, I'm doing the machine on the Major Fitness Rack. So when I look to add the exercise for the free version, it's only got the cable one, and I want the machine. So what I'm gonna do is add an exercise note saying I'm using the machine. And then from there, I'm gonna hit pin, so that for the next time I do this workout next week, it's gonna be pinned, so I remember to use this machine when I'm doing this certain exercise. So now I'm doing tricep push downs with the cable, 2-to-1 ratio, so I have to cut the weight in half. Something to note too, when you hit the 3 dots, you wanna do an auto rest timer. Just keep in mind, you only get 5 free uses, and then after you use your 5 uses, you're gonna have to pay for the Pro version so you can get unlimited uses with that rest timer. So moving on to the second part of that cluster set, we got some reverse bicep curls using the dumbbells, using 30s here, trying to get up to 10 reps. Keep in mind, I'm cutting some of these up so that you guys don't see how much I'm actually doing. So with this, you can see you can do pounds or kilograms with this. So finishing with some knee raises here. Keep in mind, you get free uses at the bottom. It tells you how many you have before you have to buy the Pro version of certain sections of this app. And something that it's really cool is you do have your history, shows you when you did this exercise and how many reps, but the charts and records are with the Pro version, so you have more information and analytics. So here are my final thoughts of using Boostcamp 2.0 for numerous weeks after watching Gluck's video as well and talking to Michael about his app. I think it's a phenomenal way to train using this app, because it's not just, oh, here's a workout, okay, put in your weight, and after 14 days you got to pay $200 a year. Now, obviously, the Pro version is about $6 a month or $80 a year, which honestly is not crazy. But again, you don't have to do that. But it is supporting him. But again, you don't have to. It's free to use the workouts, track your workouts, see your history, see your progressions in that free version, which, you know, I've never came across anything like that until seeing this app. So I think there is a lot of value to this. And there's already 500,000 users. There's going to be more people finding this app. Hopefully this video helps to get more user-created programs, more coaches on board with science-based programs to help people work out either at home or in the commercial gym. Either one works for wherever you're at in your fitness journey. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of Boostcamp. Is this an app you'd like to download? Because if you do want to download it, okay, my referral code is LGG. You know, I get a very small kickback, nothing crazy. But again, I just want to create this video to help Michael because I think he does have a great app for people out there looking to work out in whatever setting they are in. But yeah, can't wait to give out more content soon on Luke's Garage Gym. This is Luke from Luke's Garage Gym. See you guys later.